Hello there gorgeous gamers and welcome back to Pure Play TV, and today we've got something a little special for you. An early look at the upcoming Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which will release on PS5, PS4, Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, PC and Stadia. The video you're seeing was all captured on Xbox One X. We do have a version of the game running on PS4 Pro, but to keep things simple and to get this out for you to watch sooner rather than later, we're saving our PS4 Pro footage until later. It's a logistics thing. So, is it any good? Well, I'm not allowed to tell you everything about the game until November 9th when the review embargo ends, so I'm going to have to be super vague. I can say that for the first time in a long time, an Assassin's Creed game has hooked me in from the beginning. I don't know about you lot, but the transition from last gen to current gen was a little jarring, especially after Assassin's Creed Syndicate. The series had toyed with being an RPG in Unity before scaling it back a little bit in Syndicate, only to take another shot in Origins before finally running through the wall and straight into RPG genre with Odyssey. I've played and enjoyed Origins and Odyssey, but they ended up feeling like massive maps that I was just a tiny part of, and that my job was to go around and tick off the boxes. The stories in those games were good, but stretched out far too thin, and it was so easy to get caught up in 20 other quests en route to your next mission. The best way I would describe Odyssey, at least, is as long as a river, as shallow as a bath. I've not had that feeling with Valhalla. The story is coming front and centre, at least in the early hours that I've played. The characters are great, and I get the feeling that many of them are going to be here to stay for a good chunk of the story, rather than being cast aside when their use is done, like in the last couple of games. It's still an RPG style experience, mind you, but it's far more polished than Odyssey, which often felt flat and janky in its effort to mimic the best open world RPGs around, like The Witcher 3. Hey, I liked Odyssey, I really did. I bought it on the Xbox and then again on Stadia, but I'm big enough to see its flaws, and Ubisoft has been smart enough to fix them. I'm going to leave it there and just say that if you were a big Assassin's Creed fan back in the day, but felt somewhat disillusioned by Origins and Odyssey, Valhalla is ready to welcome you. And that's the end of this video. I'll be back in just a few short days with our full review and maybe even some next-gen footage.
You flatter me, Wolf.
If you haven't already, please do give us a like and subscribe if you enjoy what we do. I've been Chris, you've been Good Vikings, and I'll see you in Valhalla.
From here to Valhalla,
Bye!
I will always be on your side, Sigurd. Always.